Oh, what's up everybody, Dr. McKay here, and welcome back to another playthrough of my Stargate The Pegasus Chronicles playthrough. In the last stream, we managed to push the Ori into their home galaxy, where we got like 5 planets to conquer there. We took Delmac, got Sokar, and basically are fending off attacks from both the replicators and the Goa'uld system lords. The Tauri didn't really give us much trouble in the last stream, but yeah, things could change as we push out into the galaxy. I know I want to take out Latona here and maybe go for like Icarus base, but also want to go for the Aura as well. So if you enjoy the content, feel free to hit that like button, comment your thoughts, and hit that subscribe button on YouTube if you like the content, and feel free to hit that follow button on Twitch if you're new to the channel. Help support the channel as well. Well said, we're just gonna crack on, see what we got. So I don't know what Vereskia has. Yeah, I do have a fleet here of 8 ships. What have I got? Not a big fleet, It's a level 1 space station, so I need more ships. Delmac can produce shipyards, so might just pull my forces back off there a minute. I do have Sokar. Sokar can bugger off. Sokar can go over here with Ball.
Heed my command.
Bring my forces back there. How much money do I have? It says New Hatak. So Erebus is when I can make these ones. Okay. Let's get 3 of them. Right. That is a force. 55 ships. A lot of ships. Okay, right. I definitely want to keep Delmac. Problem is though, once I go to Vereskia, I'm going to start accumulating double damage. Double damage.
Very well.
Alright, I have 3. There should be a big enough force to take out the 10. That's only level 1 space station. We got this. We got this. Begin. Alright.
Your presence honors me.
Is there anything else I
Yes,
can do to
ma'am.
prove my loyalty?
Silence! In battle, recall how far superior to the jungle.
My lord.
I think all they have is
It would
level
have
1
been
space station. Hey, what's up, Ramastria? Hi, bro. What game is this? This game is Star Wars Empire at War, but it's got a Stargate mod on, so it's basically all Stargate stuff. It converts the game into Stargate. It's like one of the best Stargate version mods out there. And how you doing, Ramastria? Been a while? Right. I think I need some more forces. Yeah.
Very well.
It's one of my favorite games. $22.40, same. Okay. Build a few of them and build that there. Alright. Let's go for a land battle. Oh, we have SG teams here. So, as you obviously know, Rammus here, my whole channels and that are based around Stargate. Stargate there, look. Get an L-cash in. Get some of them in. And another culprit.
Your father shall not breathe.
Wow.
Jafar shall not know Jafar.
Bro, are you watching the World Cup? I don't like football. Probably the easiest way to say that. Wow. That was intense.
Go back! Free! Kick shot! You're through!
Free chop.
Go back!
Yeah, I have no idea what's going on in football. I don't follow it.
Is there anything else I can do to prove my loyalty?
Yes, my lord.
Kick shot! You're through!
Jafar shall not breathe.
Is there anything else I can do to prove my loyalty?
Give me the planetary bombardment.
Go back! Free! Kick shot! You're through!
Jafar
No,
shall
right,
not
I'll
breathe.
cash in a minute. Is that game paid? What, the mod or the actual game itself?
My lord. Is there anything else
Yes,
I can do
ma'am.
to prove my loyalty?
Very well.
The mod is free.
Go! Jafar! Kree! Kick a shot! You're through! Kree! Kree chop!
Yes, Lord.
Very well.
Yes, my lord.
Very well.
Hold back! Go back!
Yeah, the game, if you go onto Steam, it's called Star Wars Empire at War, and you want to get the Forces of Corruption expansion with it as well. So you get both the base game and the expansion. And then you basically go into the workshop, and there's mods for this game.
Is there anything else I can do to prove my loyalty?
Very well.
It would have been easier.
It's actually a pretty cheap game as well. It came out in like 2004.
Kree chop! Kree knock! Jafar!
Is there anything else I can do to prove my loyalty?
Like I said, one of my favourite Stargate games. There's not many Stargate games out there.
Very well.
It would have been easier had you left me with a
To
weapon.
be fair, honest, I think there's only like one official Stargate game out there, and that's Stargate Timekeepers.
Dear God. Very well.
Yes, my lord.
Very well.
To the death.
Yes, my lord.
Very well.
Is that Himotep again? Yeah, it might be.
Go back! Kree! Hold back!
God, that was a tough fight. What's up, bruh? How's it going? Alright, let's say this. I can't get to Icarus base yet. Okay. Just chilling, yeah. Just playing one of my favorite games. I need money. I also need to take out this one as well. What we got? We got 55 ships. 55. That's a lot of ships. And what level space station? Level space station is level 2. Ooh, I reckon 10 hot tugs. Ooh, spice. I reckon we could do it. I reckon. Let's do it. Keep my fleet back. Don't you need the Eli's proof first? Well, I am the Goa'uld, so and I don't know if they've added anything special with the Icarus planet yet. I know they were gonna do the Destiny at some point.
Very well. Very well. Very well. Very well.
Alright.
My lord.
Yes, my lord.
I got 55 ships to beat on this one. Let's see if I can do it. There's the okay. Holy. Good thing he's shield flat. Yeah, I'm a little bit like that. Like, I get a little sad, especially at the end. Don't get me wrong, I love Season 2. Season 2 is the best season. Yeah, I think that's one of the beauty things about it as well. Even though it doesn't have a resolution, it's not like it's ended completely like what's happening. Yeah, I get that Eli's still out there, yeah, and whatnot. Well, I did do a fan fiction that continues it, if you're interested in watching that.
My lord.
Very well.
Is there anything else
Yes,
I can
my
do to prove my loyalty?
Very well.
Alright, I'm leaving now, bro. Bye. Sorry I can't accompany you for long. That's alright, Ramastia. It's absolutely fine. You do you. Thank you for popping in. It's always so good to see you. You have a good rest of your day now, buddy. And, bruh, if AI gets good enough, I'm going to have to make my own season of Stargate. Well, I'm basically doing my own season of SGU. Like I said, if you haven't already seen my 4 episodes of season 3 of Stargate Universe, I definitely recommend go check that out. Well, if SpaceX doesn't tank, maybe I could buy the franchise. Yeah, hopefully, yeah. I'll come join you. I'll come join you and be a writer, yeah. I'll write some episodes. And I got some pretty good storytelling. Right. And where is this at? Space battle P3Y. P3Y. Where is P3Y? P3Y. P3X. P3S. Apparently it's like there. Oh. At the Supergate. Oh, okay. Honestly, if I witch, I would buy all the franchises that shouldn't have been cancelled and finish them. Chapako. Yeah, it is indeed the Super Gates. And I have no ships, so this is going to be fun. No ships with a level 3 space station. I have a small little garrison. That's about it. Safe and running. Not good. I'm outnumbered. Probably gonna lose this fight. Not the number. And it's all over. God damn it. Have you been getting many Janice reels? Janice reels? What do you mean by Janice reels? Like on YouTube? Or about Janice sound alerts? You motherfucker. That's all I gotta say about that. No, not really. I don't really get a lot of Stargate shorts, to be fair. I don't know why, considering my channel is Stargate based. It is strange.
Very well.
My lord,
Yes, my lord.
is there anything else I can do to prove my loyalty?
We are not at liberty to disclose such information.
I have Herowa's Hatak. Okay. Interesting.
My lord,
Yes, my lord.
Your presence honors me.
is there anything else I can do?
I really like these pyramid chants.
Your presence honors me.
So I tried Fallen Order, not a big fan. Don't know. Didn't know it was a Souls game. Which one's Fallen Order? Is that the first one, yeah? Jedi Survivor's the second one? Jedi Survivor's good. I will admit though, the first one, yeah, the first one is a bit, especially when you go to Dathomir. I didn't like the whole Dathomir
Is there
storyline.
anything else
Yes,
I can
Mom.
do to prove my loyalty?
Yeah, but so Jedi Survivor's not bad. I really enjoyed that.
We are not at liberty to disclose such information.
Find him.
Where do you think you're running to? Haha, you can't escape now. Did you see the new God of War? No, I have not. Anything PlayStation, I really don't bother with, you know, because I don't have a PlayStation. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to State of Decay 3. That's what I'm looking forward to.
Very well.
All right. Wait for some money. I'm gonna take P3X because it pisses me off. Alright. Let's make a bit space there, Sean. Let's go here.
Find him.
Looks amazing, does it? Alright. This is a long ass map. Alright. Alright, Hutuk's up front. Anubis in the rear.
What does this mean?
With-
My pleasure.
My lord.
Very well.
Is there anything
Yes, Mom.
else I can do to prove my loyalty?
Yeah.
Yay, what up, bro? Do you just not play them because you know most of their library is on screen? Like, I don't know if it's the fact that I just don't play it. It's just the fact that, like, I don't really play a lot of I can't think of how to write it. No, not my shield gun. You asshole. There's not really a lot of time in my life for all the games. You know what I mean? Yeah. Can't hear your stuff, but can you just see if I can turn that down a minute? Because that was real loud. Yeah. It's not, like I said, there's not really a lot of time in my life for loads of games. So I have to pick choose games I want to play. Yeah, and like I have to be in the mood for that said game to play it as well. So if I'm not feeling like I want to play like I don't know a game, then I won't play it. That makes sense. I've been like that forever. It's like Jurassic World Evolution 3 came on the Game Pass, and I really want to play that, but I don't know where I'm going to find the time.
Very well.
And the thing is, because I've never played God of War game, I'm not like overly wanting to play it. You know what I mean? Because it's not like I'm missing out on anything.
Very well.
It's like Gears of War, for example. I never played Gears of War. It's only thanks to Marcus that I'm really playing it, because he's like, I want you to play it. We're going to play it live together. And now I've played it, I really like it. I really want to continue it. So I imagine the same thing would happen with Gears of War. Yeah, if I had God of War. If I had God of War, I would probably like it. So I do like that type of genre. And then I want to play more. So how you doing today, Dragno? You need to play this more, but sadly I mostly play Swords of Revenge. See, I beat Stargate, beat Star Wars for me every time. Yeah, this game has a Stargate mod. I'm playing Stargate. You know? What's that? When you started the battle, did you have a Pathfinder ship? Not always. I don't always do that. If I want to be strategic, I generally do it, but I don't really have a large fleet. Kratos and Tilk have the same story, and when Chris Judge plays him, it feels like you're playing as Tilk. Nice. I have heard that. I actually have heard that. I need troops. I need troops, bad, I tell you. It's like he's talking to Ryak. Oh, is it? Alright. So once I take P3X, I'm going to take Chulak. And then I might attack the Ori, I don't know yet. Pardon me. I need money. I need money. Money, money, money. It must be funny. You're doing good, that's good then. No oversleeping. Or no. How are you dealing with this heat anyway? I can imagine you're suffering. I am dying with this heat. Go to P3W451. I recognize that gate address. Alright. Who am I fighting? I'm fighting the Goa'uld. Alright. Get out there. Fighting the Goa'uld. Yeah, get some Serpent Guard down. Alright.
My lord.
Let's all go. Oh, we got the enemies.
My lord.
It would have been easier had you left me with a weapon.
I'm trying to think. I
Yes,
am
Mom.
trying to think. I don't want to say it's the black hole planet.
Very well.
Yeah.
Yes, my lord.
The brain's ringing about. The brain's ringing about. The brain's there.
Else I could do to prove my loyalty?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Yeah. I thought it was. I just like it might be something else.
Yes, my lord.
It would have been easier.
Like I took my command post.
Yes, my lord.
You die at the hand of your god. Alright. Okay.
Very well.
Move out.
Yes, my lord.
Elkesh is almost done.
Very well.
P3X888. Oof, now you get me. Now you got me. P3X888 rings a bell. P3X888. I'll be able to tell you once I finish this battle. I'll be able to find the planet. And then that would be kind of cheating, but you know, just trying. I can't think. It's the digits. The digits throw me off. You know what I mean? Like if you were to say, I don't know, Langara or something, I'll be like, I know that planet. Yeah, Madrona is another one.
Yes, my lord.
Very well.
Yes, my lord.
Very well.
Yeah, those like numbered designations for planets. I get why they've done that, because obviously that's how you do it, unless it has a name. But unless it's like an iconic one, like the replicator homeworld Assurus is like M7R233 or something. You know,
My lord.
M7R 79, something like that. Because McKay says it when he deletes it from the ancient database. You know, so I'll be able to recognise the Asuran homeworld. You know what I mean?
Yes, my lord.
Very well.
Yes, my lord.
It would have been easier had you landed with the weapon.
The M7R. Yeah, M7R 239, 259. I think it was a 9 or something.
Yes, my lord.
Yeah.
Very well.
Yeah, I'm glad to see you go. Yep, that was.
Yes, my lord.
Very well.
Yes, my lord.
Very well.
It's an Elkesh.
Yes, my lord.
Very well.
System laws are retreating. Alright. P3X116. Oh, I have Tanith. The little bastard. Alright, Tanith, you can go over here. Alright, so was it P3X288, yeah? Let me pause. A sec. P3X238. P3X666. Most of the planets are on here. P3X888. P3X767. P3X484. Do I already have the planet? P3X P8X. I got P3X666. I don't think the planet in question is in the game. P3X484. Unless it's one of the planets that have a name. Because there's a black hole planet there. Yeah. Because they've really done the research in this game. The Unus homeworld. Right, okay. So that's probably like... P3X. I'm not sure what that is. Kreshta. Yeah, that's yeah. Joe, I should have recognized that because I've done videos on it, right? Where I've actually gone, yeah, the homeworld of the Goa'uld, P3X 888. Yeah, the homeworld of the Goa'uld. Right, I'm gonna take Chulak in a minute and get the Eye of Apophis. I do, however, need Elkash. I need some Elkash. Some land Elkash. Land Elkash. Give me some Elkash. So they have a level 1 space station, but level 5 buildings, okay. Right, I'm gonna go take Chulak.
Find him.
They have an X303. Alright. Let's go this way.
Very well.
What element, if traveling through a Stargate, can cause sun to go supernova if the matter stream passes through it? Oh, nah. Yeah, I know the one you're on about. Because it caused the sun to redshift. It's a super heavy element that Samantha Carter renames after the guy who made it on Earth. Oh, now you're asking me a very obscure question.
Very well.
Ah, nah. No, it's been such a long time since I've watched that particular episode. Nah, I can't pull that out of my brain. I know the episode you're on about. I know exactly the reference.
Very well.
Because Samantha basically bypasses some safety features on the Stargate to get a lock. And when they dial through, the sun goes red, and they have to get help from the Asgard. And they build a rocket, and the people on the planet blow the rocket up. So I know the exact episode you're on about.
Very well.
So I believe it's the first time we see Freyr. Is it Freyr? This is where O'Neill speaks to the Asgard
Very
Council
well.
for the first time.
Very well.
Which I thought was pretty cool. Or the Asgard High Council.
Very well.
Very well.
Very well. Very well.
Your presence honors me.
In battle, the caller far superior to the job.
Not on my watch, you don't. There goes the space station. It was super heavy iron. Yeah, but the guy that like invented it, or not invented it, but created it, it was only a very small amount. It was like the only amount on Earth at all. And
Very
then
well.
Carter basically goes, they rename it. I can't remember what they rename it though. Yeah, you just gonna have to tell me, but I'll never guess that. Not in my brain. I know exactly what you're on about, but the name eludes me. Malacarium, yeah? Maclarium, you know? Yeah. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I know what you're on about. Stargate trivia. That is true. But, like, that's a very obscure, like, question. You know what I mean? It's like, can you remember the colour of the military overalls that SG-1 wears, I don't know, in Season 7? Without looking that up. Because, you know, they go between green and navy blue, don't they? Without actually looking, my brain's like, I think it's blue. But I don't know. I think it might be blue, actually. I'm not sure. So, Tanith and Basset are ground? No, she has an improved attack, and he has a... Alkash, yeah. He has an Alkash. Yeah, green, blue, black. You are right. Yeah, but isn't black like Season 9, yeah? Or Season 10? Season 8 to 10, I think, yeah. Alright, okay. I need an Alkash. I need some Alkash for bombing runs. Where's me bombers? I reckon I could take P3X there. Bring that down there.
Find him.
Do. Mate, the Ori and the Rape are fighting. How? What? I found the Prometheus. I found the Prometheus.
We are not at liberty to disclose such information.
We're not at liberty to disclose such
presence honors
information.
me.
Alright, Camulus.
Find him. Find him. Silence.
Silence or I'll kill you. Go va. Not sure where the Prometheus is. Aha, you can't outrun me.
Find him.
There's the Prometheus. There's the old boy. And he runs away.
Find him.
Shields are holding.
Get him! Get him now! Goodbye!
Shields are holding.
Joe, the Anubis Huttok is so vastly upgraded.
Shields are holding.
Dum dum dum. What is the System Lord Satesh's animal on his nation's flag? Wow, it's not really a real animal, is it? It's got a long nose that droops. You know, tells a famous joke. The Serpent Guard's eyes glisten. The Horus Guard's beak, whatever it is sharp. Yeah, the Satesh Guard's news drips. Ha 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 ha. You know what I mean? Icarus base. Now, is that Wraith purple? I think that's Wraith. I think that's Wraith purple. Has the Wraith taken over Earth? You got it. It's a jackalope, I think. Yep, never heard of jackalope. Wait, what's up, Spartan? How's it going? Yeah, that one was obscure. But the joke, I love the joke. The joke is famous. Alright. Yeah, how's it going, Spartan buddy? How's life treating you? Oh, I got Master Braytac. Oh dear. Yeah, I think that purple is the Wraith. It's slightly darker than the Replicator purple. Because they can get to the Milky Way via the void between galaxies and the Midway Space Station. Alright, so I want an L cache. Another Cold Warrior. Serpent Guard. And I'm gonna go Jafar. The jackalope is a cryptic rabbit with antlers in New Mexico. Okay, did not know that. Hey, so you learn something new every day.
Is there anything else
Yes,
I can do to prove my loyalty?
Oh, build pad. Go for build pad. Right. You go for that one.
Jafar, Shah-Cree!
My lord.
Yes, my lord.
Check this out. You're through.
So I just finished streaming, first time in 2 years. What did you stream, buddy?
Is there anything else I can do to prove my loyalty?
Is that a ring platform? No, it's just a Stargate.
Yes, my lord.
Hang on a minute. There's Tauri here. So am I fighting Jafar rebels? As well? As Master Braytac?
My lord.
Very well.
The death.
Creature.
Oh, there goes my Huttok. But my phone had battery saver turned on, so it wasn't recording my voice, and I didn't know. Ah, so unlucky. So you did basically a voiceless audio, did you? A voiceless stream. There's Braytac. Get your ass back here, Braytac. Don't you run away from me.
Died enough for one day.
Clean up your fire.
Is there anything else I can do to prove my loyalty?
Clean.
But what did Daniel Jackson have the morning his parents died? No, that's very obscure.
My lord.
Yes,
I remember the whole
Is there anything else I can do to prove my loyalty?
where his parents died in the museum accident
Yes,
because
my
a block that they were trying to put up in an exhibit fell on him.
It would have been easier.
Can't remember what he had though.
Very well. You died.
For breakfast. Okay, now that's very obscure. Is that
Yes,
is that something that was said?
Very well.
Yes, my lord.
Like the Gamekeeper's not really one of my favorite episodes. I tend to
Very well.
like skip over it.
Yes, my lord.
Very well.
Yes, my lord.
Right. So you guys go that way. I'm gonna bring some milk. Don't get me wrong though. I love waffles. Oma said it in the diner. Oma said it in the diner.
My lord.
I don't remember
Very
that
well.
reference. Which Galactic Conquest are you doing? I am doing the Galactic Conquest of the Goa'uld.
It would have been easier.
I am Anubis.
Yes, my lord.
Is there anything else I can do
Yes,
to
my
prove
lord.
my loyalty?
Now mentions this is what I ate when my parents died in the same diner. Right, yeah, I might not have
It would
like
have been easier.
retained that bit of dialogue. I remember quite a lot of the dialogue from that scene, from like Anubis and Daniel and Roma. Yeah, that was like generally important.
Yes, my lord.
It would have been easier.
Got it.
You left me with a weapon.
Alright, do I get Apophis now? Yeah, I'm doing the large Galactic Conquest as well, which has every single planet in it. Yeah, there's Apophis. There he is. No Eye of Apophis though. Ah, I have to do that probably. Alright. Right. True luck is mine. Pull them back and take them up there. I don't know how well the Goa'uld will do against the Wraith, so I might just grab a couple more ships. What did O'Neill's son say to him before he first went through the Stargate? Nothing. Maybe next time get a gun safe. Oh, that's spicy, Spartan. Jesus. Whew. Mate, I even felt that one. My God. Apophis has 2 children. Does he?
Oh.
You sure you don't mean Ra? Ra has 2 children. Yeah. Yeah, I know, right? Oh my god, that is brutal. Brutal is not the word. That is just dead. That's deadly brutal.
Very well.
Yeah, like asking me all these obscure questions, like, you know, I really want to know. I really want to know the answers. No, Apophis. I know Apophis has a Harcesis child with what is his queen's name? Like Sharae. Yeah, can't remember the fucking queen's name actually. It's been a minute. Right. Oh, Spartan coming in there with the devastating attack there. Wowzers. Definitely gonna fill that one, ain't you?
Very well.
Chlorel and Skara and Shifu. Oh, okay, right. Yeah, how did I forget about Chlorel? My god, my brain. That's embarrassing. Chlorel. God damn it. I was just thinking of the Harcesis, you know? Because Chlorel, like, he's not in it a lot. You know? And I don't really think of Skara as Chlorel. I think of Skara. I think that's where my brain was going. Yeah, like I said, I automatically knew the Harcesis child as Apophis' son, but just off the top of my head, I'm like, Chlorel was his son? When you said that, I'm like, you duh. The whole, like, season 1 finale. Master, we have found some improved Huttaks equipped with cloaking devices on Julak. Apophis must have stolen these stealth Huttaks from Sokar. They have been integrated into our fleet. Okie dokie. We have some stealth Huttaks, people. Aha, I have one stealth Huttak. I got like I got 18k channel points. My favorite Nox episode. Oh yeah, you're about when the Tolan it's called, what's it called? An Archon, where they decide Skara's fate.
I must admit that comes as a
Skara and
surprise.
Chlorel's fate. Which I kind of like got annoyed with that. Only because, like, you know, we already know the Goa'uld forcibly take over bodies. You know what I mean? So, Chlorel has no right to Skara's body because it was forcibly taken over. It's not like he willingly gave his body to Chlorel and then went, nah, I want to do it anymore. Then that would be an arbitration, but no. Yeah, and obviously I've got to give the Nox credit. They went with free will, which is the best thing there. Right, I need some bog standard troops here. They were just annoyingly played the middleman. Yeah, that's what I mean. The Nox, because they have pacifists, they don't take no side. So they can't really take a side between the Goa'uld and humans. You know, so in their perspective and mindset, you know, they have to come at it as a... Prometheus, are you drunk? Like, Prometheus, are you drunk?
My lord.
Very well.
I've been following you for over 4 years now. Jesus, do you even remember what game we met on? Was it Apex? No, it was Space Engineers, buddy. Space Engineers. I'm pretty sure. But it's the old argument about the Wraith. What, are the Wraith good or are they bad? Yeah. See, to me, the Wraith aren't evil. They may not be hospitable to humans, but they're not evil. They are simply hungry. You know what I mean? Yeah, they don't do what they do because they are evil. They may go about it a bit maniacal and a bit maniac way, but they're not evil. Yeah, they're not killing or enslaving humans. They are eating humans. We are their food. You know, yeah, you know, it's like, it's no different in a way than if a cow could talk. Would we still eat the cow? I don't know. Like, you know, if the cow was our only food source and it talked, would we still eat it? Probably. So, you know, they are also not hospitable to Asgard either. They almost destroyed the Vanir. Well, yeah, but they don't like anybody that has rival technology. That's more of a, I want to say, a dominance thing, you know, than anything, like a superiority, you know, rather than anything else. I'm not trying to make excuses. Say, yeah, they are bad for doing it. Yeah, but they don't want anybody to be superior to them or to be able to challenge them. I think that's the real key, the key thing there.
The bar shall not breathe right now.
That's right, because someone convinced me to buy it and I played it like only one time we met and you suggested another game to play together and we did that. Yeah, we did. But we could say the same about us. If we did that, we would consider it evil. Yeah, but that isn't good and evil due to one's own perspective. It's literally a construct made up by humans. You know, when a wolf eats a goat, you know, or a fox eats a rabbit, you know, or a lion eats a gazelle, does the gazelle think the lion's evil? Yeah. You know, do prey think predators are evil? You know, that literal, like, construct is human-made. You know, it's quite a philosophical question. Yeah, is there good or evil? Or is it only humans that are good and evil? Yeah, or is it just sentient life form? Is there capacity for all of them? Could aliens have good and evil tendencies? You know, consider what we consider. You know. It is evil for us to wipe out. Is it evil for us to wipe out the Wraith? The Wraith? Like genocide. See, that's again, you're dealing with like a philosophical conundrum, right? Because, you know, wiping out an entire race just because they are a threat could be considered bad because we're doing it. You know, can we negotiate with them? I think we can. You know, could we basically say to the Wraith, fuck off and keep over to that half of the galaxy? Well, in the novels, we do. In the novels, the Pegasus galaxy is split into two. Cavalry protected side, Wraith, I'm going to eat your side. Yeah, but it does help the fact that they make a retrovirus where Wraith can feed, but not kill the humans. So it does kind of work out. Not like I would want to be fed on and survive, but still. Yeah, who's to say what's good or evil or right and wrong is socially conformable? Yeah, exactly my point. You know, if you grew up in like 1940s Germany, yeah, under the Nazi regime, you'd be kind of thinking, okay, this is kind of right. When everyone else is like, that's wrong. You know? Yeah, even people in Germany thought it was wrong, but there's people who thought it was right. You know, it's all about where you stand. Yeah. I know it's a bit of a politically charged topic to go straight to Nazi Germany, but that's my point I'm trying to say. You know, a lot of people thought they were doing the right thing because they were indoctrinated into that. and everybody else thought it was wrong. Yeah. It's like, look at the Jafar in Stargate. Yeah, they were taught from birth the Goa'uld were gods. The Goa'uld were gods, right? Taught to serve. Taught it was an honor to die for their god. You know, some of them though. You know, some Jafar knew what they were doing was wrong. You know what I mean? Yeah, but there weren't enough, and there wasn't a lot of people to be able to stand up. And you refuse to conform. They would eat us if they got a chance, and it is right to just. Is it right to just leave the other humans their kind? Or reminds me of slavery in the American South. I'm happy sitting here drinking, smoking cigarettes, drugs, blah, blah, blah. Well, you know, the slaves the Americans got were sold to them by their own people. Yeah. Yeah, black people sold black people in the North Atlantic slave trade. Yeah. No white person went into Africa and hunted down black people for slavery. That never happened. And it was also the British Empire who ended the modern slave trade. Yeah, if you look at history, yeah, and we only finished paying off that debt, yeah, in like 2015, I think it was. Yeah, but that's the point as well. When you talk about slavery in history, slavery was one of the first ever commodities. You know, there was probably, I think there was slaves before money. You know, because yeah, you could just control people and get them to do stuff. That was basically slavery. You know, and everybody thought it was normal. You know, that's the way the world worked. No one thought it was good. No one thought it was bad. Yeah, it was just normal, the normalities of society. Yeah, everyone had slaves of one form or another. Yeah, and when it just took a bunch of people to go, actually, this is wrong. Yeah, we should be ethical about this. Yeah, humans aren't property. Yeah, and it was a small voice to start. Then laws happened, and then eventually, you know, slavery was abolished. Yeah, because society deemed it wrong. Whereas for thousands of years, it was right. You know, or just a standard. How did we get into this philosophical debate? But yeah, going back to the Wraith though, right? I don't know if it's right to wipe them out. Because they're also sentient. They may be a threat. But they're not doing it because they want to be evil. They're not like the Goa'uld. You know? If you know what I mean. Yeah, I think, and yeah, okay, you are right. Yeah, it would be kind of annoying to be humans at the mercy of the Wraith. You know, we would be compelled to help, like we do in the show. Yeah, we don't leave. We do our very best with the limited resources to help the galaxy out against the Wraith. Yeah, we do that. You don't know, laugh my ass off. Yeah, but I think the differences between the Goa'uld and the Wraith is that the Goa'uld are evil. They enslave and do evil things, like because they want to, and they're power hungry and egotistical maniacs. You know, the Wraith, they are driven by a need to feed. It's in their nature to feed on humans. You know, could they stop? No, because they would die. So they have to. You know, they can't feed on other animals. It was stated that it doesn't have the same effect. They have to feed on humans. You know, could they manage to feed in? Well, they do. That's why they go to sleep and then wake up cold, go to sleep. They allow time for the people to repopulate. 50 to 100 years at a time. There's peace. Yeah, that's at least a generation that doesn't have to go through culling. You know? Yeah, now that's whether or not clones would work the same way. You know, because clones could work. Yeah, you could use Asgard technology, make a bunch of like brain dead clones, and go, here's your food source. Yeah. Yeah, or you could do the retrovirus, make it so that Wraith don't need to feed and they can eat crops. Yeah, now genetic engineering at that level, as well as whether or not the Wraith would want that, is up for debate, and whether or not it's right to do that, because you're taking away part of their natural stuff. Imagine it's like someone came along and said, I'm going to take your need away for hunger. Would you be okay with that? Yeah. It's who you are. Yeah. Again, it's an ethical debate. It's a philosophical debate. Yeah, we could be here all day trying to debate it. Yeah. You just offer them some KFC, yeah? Yeah, I think the real question comes down to sentience and their right to live as well as ours. Because they have a right to live, if you think about it. You know, they may be our predator in terms of we're food to them. You know. Yeah, but they have a right to live as much as the next person. Hell, even the Goa'uld have a right to live. Yeah, but they need to go about it the way the Toku go about it, not the way they go about it. If that makes sense. Right. I'm going to see if that is Wraith. Because it doesn't tell me if it's Wraith controlled. Doesn't tell me. Honestly, yes, I would go for it. I'm all about genetic engineering, but the eugenics wars of 2050 taught us that eugenics means Khan. Oh, yeah. Well, like the thing is, though, for every Captain America out there, there's always going to be a Red Skull. That's the best way to explain it. Yeah, if you have a superhuman with like abilities that are super, makes a superhuman, right? There's always going to be those people that think they are superior, and they want to basically enslave and take over because they think they are superior. Yeah, genetic engineering should go. Yeah, you can make everyone superhuman to a point. That would level it out. Then we're all the same. But I think the best way to go for genetic engineering, is extend lifespan, cure all illness. Yeah, make it so that the human existence isn't dreadful. You know, and then I don't think superhuman strength and stuff like that is necessarily a good idea. You know, maybe intelligence would be, decent enough intelligence in the right fields. You know, I've been having fun with AI chatbots. I told one, as an ancient Greek philosopher explains online zoo porn using only verses for the Bible. It was funny as fuck. Excuse me. Yeah, radiation protection for space travel, that'd be a good one. And anti-gravity, like low gravity resistance, for our bones and muscles and hearts and our vascular systems. Yeah, that would be decent enough. Yeah, to be able to survive long durations in 0G and on low gravity planets and moons and bodies. We have discovered some high quality Naquadar on the dig site. This has boosted our resources. Give me the Eye of Apophis. Well, nanites would solve that. Yeah, nanites would. But we got to be careful with nanites because, we all know about nanites.
Very well.
Right. Now, I'm going to see if this is a Wraith-controlled planet in a second. Oh, speaking of, they think they might have found a way to discover dark matter through the 5th dimension. Okay. Is that like real science, or is that just you saying something from science fiction? Let's have a look.
Find him.
Is this going to be Wraith? No, it's... Who is that? Who is that? Volia. P3A194 is also called. What's up, Sandscan? Hello, gentlemen. Is a planet with the Ash Confederation with large agricultural relevance and some villages. The Volians culture grain and other food that the Ashen. I was meant to say Ashen. Oh, this is the Ashen. Ooh, harvest it with huge automated machines and neglect. Delegation of Ashen wanted to negotiate alliance and exchange of technology with Verf and Volan. But Darren Jackson found out the Volians were... Yeah, this is the Ashen, not the Wraith. Oh, God. Didn't realise the Ashen was in here. You mentioned anti-gravity, and to figure out gravitational waves, we also have to figure out dark matter. Yeah, and we also have to find, like, anti-matter, not anti-matter, anti-gravity, like, whatever that is, you know. Yeah, negative mass, I believe it is. I remember Neil deGrasse Tyson going on about anti-gravity.
Is there anything else I can do to prove?
Yeah, that we would need to literally create.
My lord.
God. Ashen battle drones.
What does this mean? My pleasure.
You know, we actually have those today, which is crazy. They are targeted nano particulate actors, microscopic delivery vehicles, and navigate the bloodstream, hunt for disease markers by those on tumor cells, and release drugs payloads directly into disease tissue to spare healthy cells. Yeah, I know we have, like, experimental nanites. I don't think there's anything in direct, like, widespread use.
Is there anything else I can do
Yes,
to prove
ma'am.
my loyalty?
Your presence honors me.
Find him.
Yeah, gravity manipulation, which we can do just on an atomic scale. Yeah, but we need negative mass, I think. I think that's the correct scientific term, is negative mass. Or something negative. I remember watching a science video about it, that we needed something negative. Negative energy, negative mass, something like that to manipulate gravity. That 0 point energy would work. So how you doing, Sandscan, in the chat? Welcome to today's stream. Second stream. My first stream was Surviving Mars. Now we're playing Stargate. We are doing Lord Anubis's bidding.
Find him.
Trying to expand. You're doing okay, that's good then. How's the heat over where you are? Oh, these are cool. They have good weapons. Oh. They have laser beams.
What does this mean?
Silence.
Oh, another scientist has claimed they have figured out propulsion with no fuel, which would solve anti-gravity, but every scientist has claimed this has been found out to be false. Well, yeah, we can't have propulsion without expelling some form of mass. Yeah, in rocket technology, that's the thrust of firing out the chemicals, you know, on the, from the back end of a rocket. My good God, they got laser beams.
We are not at liberty to disclose such information.
Very well. Your presence honors me.
My God, look at all these fighters.
Very well.
That's a lot here. Utilize 0-point energy. ZPE represents the lowest possible energy state of a quantum system. Theories propose that manipulating this vacuum energy could theoretically alter space-time. I missed the attack. I'm sorry. Sad part is we need to do away with capitalism to get real progress on solving gravity. Yes, capitalism is probably one of the worst forms of like governmental structure, or country structure. Don't get me wrong, capitalism is okay for
My lord.
certain things, but for progress, no, because if there's no profit in it, then nobody does it. It's one of the worst things that happened with the space race. I watched Disclosure Day, that was good. Bum, 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 bum.
Shields are holding.
We are not at liberty to disclose such information.
Right, there's so many drones here, it's unreal. Yeah, Disclosure Day, I watched that as well. Yeah, that was really good. Only Hebrideans figured it out, but they are aliens, so they don't count. Humans are meant to hoard resources like we do. The thing about capitalism, which is the one thing I hate, is it's always about making money, more money than actually helping or making sure everything's fair.
Find him.
Yeah, don't get me wrong, there needs to be some form of money, because you can't have everything be free, or everything can't be given to you. There's got to be some form of currency or way to earn or share, like, unless we have replicators that can make things completely out of nowhere.
Shields are holding.
But the ending of Disclosure Day pissed me off. Yes, it did me too. Like, the alien comes up, whispers in their ear, and she sits down and says something, and then it ends. I'm like, dude, give us more. Why you do that? People think the meaning of listen at the end is actually referring to people who need to listen to each other. I'm not entirely sure what the meaning meant. It could be like, listen here, we're here to conquer you. I don't know. Could be anything. Alright, focus fire on these goddamn drones. I lost fucking 6 ships there. Mate, the Ashen are tough cookies. No, I need to build more ships. Have more ships on the go. Ah, that's the Ashen homeworld. Homeworld of the Ashen. Ah, Tolana. Hello. Hello over there. Alright, just gonna go for a pee. Right, be right back. Ah. Like with everything going on in the world, that's how the company was just using the mistreating aliens and making people think it was the aliens that were abducting and torturing people. We have to remember, once we live in a post scarcity world, technically we have enough for post scarcity. People won't think the way they do about working. It would become more of a rite of passage to better yourself than to just survive. A few decades with no worry of starting or getting sick, things would turn out more or less like United Earth. Yeah, post scarcity, but thing is though, people won't work in the fields for free. They won't work in a factory for free. You know what I mean? They won't produce goods for free. They want to work. Yeah, and we're not quite ready in our infrastructure for fully automation. And not to mention that, like, do people want full automation? That's the problem. Yeah, that is what automation is for, but people won't go for it, not straight away. And it has to come in slowly to the point where the jobs that are replaced by robots, people can find work elsewhere so that they can still survive in the money world. Otherwise, what's the point? People are always going to fight back against automation. Just look at like self-service machines in shops. People fought back against that for a while. Until they altered the way they trained their staff to basically function as part of the machine, helping out self-service rather than anything else. Does that make, if you know what I mean? Yeah, don't get me wrong, I'm all for that future world, kind of like Star Trek.
Else I can do to prove my loyalty?
Yeah, the problem is
Very well.
capitalism is too powerful for that. Oh God, hello. Hello.
Yes, my lord.
Come on, fucking nowhere. How many do you want?
Would have been easier.
Dude, I looked at the world right now and how wasteful and shit we take for granted. For example, have you seen some of these disposable baits? They're the ones that are big and light up with digital displays that we just throw away once it's empty. Yeah, don't get me wrong, I am disgusted by a lot of what we do as humans. The thing is, not everybody's ready. I think it comes down to education as well. Just take solar panels, for instance. Right? My argument is, why not put solar panels on every house? Instead of making it like a private organization or company that you have to do it and you have to pay for it out for yourself, the government should just go, right, every house, solar panel. You then have somewhat free electricity for your home, and then any excess energy can go into the grid. And then we would have almost unlimited energy. Yeah. Has anybody seen the movie Idiocracy? Yes, I have indeed. I feel like that's where we're going to go. Right, I'm going to go take Icarus Base. I do have one of them. Okay, let's go that way. Yeah, wow. Have I seen the White House now? Yeah, right. Well, I don't know. Half has been demolished. My lord, the Eye of Apophis has been found. Right, okay, I got the Eye of Apophis. So there's 6 eyes. I have 3. So I need to find the Eye of Osiris. That movie was a look into our future, especially with certain countries right now. Yeah, it is indeed. Yeah, I know. I wasn't saying it would happen at once, as progress takes time, especially social, but we're on the path as we speak. Michu Kaku talks, whoever that is, talks about it all the time. We as humans feel things aren't getting better because of how long we live, but we look at the the thing in the long run. We are actually doing the right things as we learn, make mistakes, and grow. Yes, I do agree. Yeah, as human history has shown, we are probably the best we've ever been. You know, we are the best, most advanced. You know, life's great. We live long. Health's great. Yeah, if you do stuff. The biggest problem in today is greed and money. That is the biggest thing. Oh, and people's views on religion and trying to force people to do things that they want to do when we don't want to do it. You know, I'm not saying religion's bad. Religion is what gives people hope. It's the ones that basically where they think that their religion is the only religion and wants to force everyone to do it. That's the worst ones. Yeah, I seen the UFC match thing for Trump's birthday. He should have been in the ring and get punched in the face. Oh, did I say that out loud? Yeah. You might as well. He's punching America in the face. Right. Michu Kaku is a top mind in theoretical physics. Radio. Sounds Asian. And he's talking about leaving it up. Ah, yeah, right. Where is Earth? We're getting closer to Earth. Earth's there. We're getting there. Right. But I'm saying that it's exactly like the idiocracy with the wrestling president and his ring on the White House lawn. Yeah. Like, I can't like wait for America to sort his shit out. Yeah, they're meant to be like leading the world in, you know, stuff, and they haven't done that since like the early 2000s. Since Obama, like Obama was really good, you know, in my opinion. Yeah.
My lord.
What does this mean?
Must admit that comes as a surprise.
Is there anything else I can do to
Yeah, as a British person looking back at Obama, yeah, he was a decent human being.
Very well.
Yeah.
Very
Your
well.
presence honors me.
Find him. In battle, the Goa'uld are far superior to the Jaffa.
Like I said, I think the problem with the world right now is it's too heavily built around money and greed.
Is there anything else I can do to prove my loyalty?
Yep, the world did fall for it. Well, America fell for it, to be fair. Yeah. Yeah, the world didn't vote Trump in.
Yes,
America did.
Silence! Very well.
I feel like the Jafar priests are a must for any land battle in this game. They are very good. But I still reckon the Cold Warriors any day. Like 5 Cold Warriors will whoop. They whoop.
My lord.
Very well.
Where is the Prometheus? That's what I want to know. There it is.
Is there anything else I can do to prove my loyalty?
Very well.
It would have been easier.
Get rid of that Mark 9 launcher. Oh, I would, if the iron guns didn't get me. Dude, Trump is badly hurting people here, especially farmers with his tariffs, they are having to try and find other countries to sell to or risk metric tons of produce just going rotten. Yeah, like, I don't get the whole tariff thing. I get he wants American production to be bought by American people. But, you know, if there's a cheaper option, they gotta go for the cheaper option, don't they? Yeah, make it affordable. But, you know, it's not how the world works. Every year inflation goes up because, you know, government prints more money, making the money go down, or the value of the money go down, and it gets to the point where, like, you know, everything that you paid for 1 year is now double it costs next year. Yeah, but because of inflation, it's still the same price. It just seems more because it costs more money.
My lord.
Just means the money has gone down. Oh yeah, yeah. I'm not defending Trump. Yeah.
Very well.
He needs to be impeached and put in prison. That's what needs to happen. I mean, the world thinking America was supposed to be the leadership of the free world, when in it none of the most corrupt first world governments. Most issues in the world stem from US interference and greed, and we have to remember the rest of the world profits from US stealing oil and selling it cheap. No, I'm not arguing with you there. You know, my point of saying America's meant to be like the leader, right, only stems from the fact that they are, like, in a sense, they're meant to be the first country, the main country, the most powerful country. They are technically the most powerful country. They should be setting the example, you know. But yeah, it's all about greed. They went into capitalism so hard, you know, that it's corrupted every facet of America. You know, healthcare system, for example. And I don't want to get political in this stream, you know. You know, but the government should pay for the healthcare, you know, via taxes, not via health insurance. You know, that's absolutely fine. I'm not, like, you know, afraid to speak political and speak my mind. You know.
Is there anything
Yes,
else I can do to prove my loyalty? It would have been easier had you left me with a weapon.
Very well.
My lord.
I don't get how people voted him in again when all you have him or another idiot to choose from, it's stupid. Well, wasn't the other person that could have been in Kamala Harris? Like, she wasn't an idiot by any means, you know.
My lord.
Very well.
Yeah, and yeah. Oh yeah. Now the NHS isn't amazing, but everyone is entitled
Is there
to
anything else I can do to
free
prove my
health.
loyalty?
You know, if you break your leg, you go to the hospital, you get a cast
Very
and
well.
whatnot, get X-ray, and it doesn't
Yes,
cost you a
ma'am.
penny. Ambulances doesn't cost you a penny. You know,
Die in the hands.
healthcare is free for the most part. We still pay for it within our taxes. Yeah, so it's not free as in like no one pays for it. It's paid for by taxes. But at the same time, you know, goddamn, they got rockets. I do like my Medicaid. I don't pay for anything. Well, yeah, but like Medicaid is what really hard to get, innit? Yeah, you gotta have like the need for it. If that makes sense. You know, NHS in UK, you have access to everything for free. You know, you still pay for prescriptions, but it's capped at like a tenner per prescription. Where is that missile coming from? There he is. That's what I mean. Like insulin, for instance, is absolutely free here. Yeah. Yeah, Kamala Harris was fine. I think it was generally, and I don't want to say this being mean because I believe in equal rights. Yeah, I think it was because she was a woman. Yeah, I don't think her color had anything to do with it. Yeah, I think America was just not ready for one first woman president. Yeah, I think if it was a man, I think they would have beat Trump. Yeah, but Obama was black, and you know he was president. No, nothing wrong with that. You know, skin color shouldn't come into it whatsoever. We're all humans. Yeah. Yeah. America wasn't ready for a black president either. Yeah, but Obama rocked. Yeah, he showed that, like, you know, doesn't matter what color your skin is, you could be very presidential. And it shouldn't matter what color your skin is at all. You know, this is the thing I don't get about the world. Yeah, we still hold on to these discriminations. We're all humans. Like, there's no difference. Your difference should be in, like, who you are, yeah, as a person, not the color of your skin or where you're born. It should be who you are. Yeah, how decent you are. You know what I mean? Yeah, and obviously positions of power should be, are you educated? Are you able to do that job? What's your ability? Yeah, but I don't pay for prescriptions, medical bills, my ostomy supply, everything is free for me. Well, that's good then, Spartan. Yeah, but did you have to like climb through really like so many hoops to get that for free in America? Yeah, but that's the thing about American presidents, right? Is that most of the time, whatever is screwed up, whatever the president screws up, it's not until the next president it has to deal with. It's like when Trump takes credit for like the Biden administration's like job surge and stuff, beginning of the term, right, before it all went to shit, right? That was because of Biden. You know, that then went over into Trump, you know, because, you know, that's what happens. Yeah, but then Trump comes in, makes a bunch of new policies, and then it goes to shit again. Blah, blah. No, not the Medicaid, but trying to get disability right now is a bitch. Okay. I wasn't saying he wouldn't be a great president. I'm saying there are people on the South who don't feel that the president should be black. In certain parts of the deep South, they still have segregated school dances. Biden sucked too. Biden was better than Trump. Yeah. Yeah, at least Biden was like an honorable person. Trump's just a piece of shit. The way he talks to people, the news reporters, you know, yeah. It's like he went to the G6 and walked in the room and said, "I'm the boss." You don't say that. Yeah. How rude do you want to be?
Find him.
You're hoping to try and get Pip soon. Yeah, Pip is a hoop to jump through, but once you get it, you're sorted. Yeah, Christine's got Pip. And she got it for 10 years because we had to go for tribunal. Alright, I'm thinking, alright, of maybe attacking the Ori. Getting some Ori wins under the belt. Because we have got possibly... got like an hour left of today's... this stream. Pardon me. Well, speaking of medical issues, Dragneel, I have been diagnosed fully now with IBS, alright, and I'm going to get some medication for it. But I might have to have an MRI now for my smaller intestine rather than my large intestine. Took him a bloody while. Yeah, I've only had stomach problems since I was 8 years old. And it's only been now before I've been finally getting a diagnosis. Master, we have found some improved huttocks equipped with cloaking devices. Very nice. We have cloaking devices. I think this is good for the world, though. Now the veil's lifted and the DSA, Democratic Socialists of America, was born from, if they won like 10 races the other day, and New York City is run by one as well. Better than having your intestines sticking out your belly with a colostomy bag like me. True, but it might give me relief of pain. Because sometimes my pain in my stomach will have me hunched completely over and paralyzed from just the cramping. I'm on a tab. I'm gonna be having on a tablet called amitriptyline and mebrevrin. It's like a big green tablet. Yeah, that's the tablets I'll be on. And no, instead Biden was a pussy and didn't stick up for America either, and Trump is a pompous asshat that doesn't know how to shut the fuck up. True, true, true. Amitriptyline, yeah. I think that's, I don't know, yeah. It's called amitriptyline. It's amitriptyline and mebrevrin. I just got Tartarus in game, and now I need to find the planet to build. Right, the planet is Tartarus. Yeah, you need to get the symbiont tank for building Cold Warriors. They gave me amitriptyline for schizophrenia. Yeah, amitriptyline is a multi-use drug. I need tech too. Yeah, I'm like tech. I'm max tech. I'm guessing you're playing as Anubis then. Yeah, there's only one planet you can build Cold Warriors on. Shit made me pass out standing on top of a ladder. Well, I'm hoping it sorts me out, because in the mornings, for the first hour in the morning, I am literally, I can't do anything. I am like on that toilet, hunched over in pain, like someone's punching and ripping out my insides. You know, and I get cramps throughout the day that aren't good. All right. Okay. I have 20 huttocks, 17 Elcash. Might want some more Elcash. When I take Tritonin, I'm ready to fight the Free Jafar. You have been freed from your burden, yeah? See, the diverticulitis felt like that, and I thought it was just constipation. Yeah, well, I've had a colonoscopy. I've had multiple things, you know, say. and like they think it's IBS. They thought it might have been inflammatory bowel disease, and it still could be because my levels are really high in terms of whatever the inflammation levels are.
Very well.
Yeah, so I still have high levels. Yeah, but like I have to do these tablets for 6 months, and if I'm still in pain after these tablets, then they will do an MRI on my lower intestine. Not my lower intestine, my small intestine. Yeah. I'm using Jafar and Anubis Guard right now, since Horus Guards, some odd reason, don't do any attacks. Yeah, well, if you read the Horus Guard, mate, the Horus Guards are anti-air units, so they shoot F-302s. Yeah, Anubis Guards are anti-vehicle. The Serpent Guards are anti-infantry. Obviously, the Jafar Warriors are just anti-infantry. They do particular things. When I finally went to the emergency room, I was only there 5 hours and it ruptured. Literally felt like something blew up inside of me. I was screaming in pain. They rushed me to surgery within 15 minutes. Attacking tomato. Where's the tomato? I didn't see the tomato. Yeah, Horus Guard are good for F-302s. You might want to get a couple of them in your ranks, but generally. Alright, what am I doing? I'm attacking the Ori. That's what I'm doing. Well, I've only been to hospital a couple of times with my bowels. Alright. I'm mostly fighting ground units right now, so I probably don't need them at the moment. Yeah, you only really need anti-air once you fight the Tauri. Some Goa'uld have gliders. What difficulty are you playing on? You playing on easy, medium? Oh, I'm at maximum population. Okay. Alright, let's go take on Vareska. Alright, okay. Yeah, easy's still pretty hard. Right? Because you will get, like, they will send, like, 50 ships at you. Yeah, but then mostly, like, say, for the Tauri X-303s or for the Goa'uld Pyramid ships. But on medium difficulty, they don't really do the light ships or the small, pardon me, the small ships. They do medium to heavy, and they will overwhelm you. And oh yeah, tip: do not piss off the Ori. They will constantly attack you until you take the super gate. Once you hold the super gate, it's fine. But good news, I got these new bags and bases that are detachable and disposable. So now I have to empty them. Just pop it off the base and pop in the new one. Also, there are cloth covered beige, so no seeing it either. Nice. But if someone pisses me off, I could just pop one off and throw it at their faces. Yep. Yeah, it was a whole definition to talking shit, yeah? Yeah, we regressed to a monkey where he threw feces. Oh yeah, and Dragnil, not gonna lie, Anubis Hatuk, you want a shit ton of it.
Yes, my lord.
What's that? Oh, so that job with Amazon isn't happening. I spoke with some people and they said it's horrible there. Apparently they're the only 20 people to feed the entire studio and do parties. You would need minimum 50 hours. Apparently they have been destroying MGM's credibility since they took over. They run things with their bare minimum and everything to make profits. Who threw poo? Laughed my ass off. Yeah, I have one right now. Yeah, Anubis Hatuk is badass. And a tip for Ori motherships, right? Squadrons of Elkash, because they avoid the super laser.
Is there anything else I can do to prove my loyalty?
My lord.
Yeah,
Yes,
like I said, Amazon, like, they need to get their shit together.
Very well.
Or just give Stargate to
Yes,
fucking Netflix or something. Disney. Give it to Disney. They'll, at least they will do something. I don't know if it will be good, but they'll do something with it.
Is there anything else I can do to prove my loyalty?
Very well.
yes, my lord.
It would have been easier had you left me with a weapon.
Easy as pie.
Very well.
Honestly, Ori is so easy if you don't worry about ship to ship. Yeah, Paramount. I don't know. Paramount's kind of been a bit meh. Fuck, I need to stop raiding the laundry. Can you send some rain my way, Spartan? Yeah, I would absolutely love some rain right about now. Yeah, we both need some rain. Give me some rain, people. Rain, rain, rain. Alright. Oh, there's a prior of the Ori here. That's not good. And it's just going to make it hotter here. Well, we need some rain. Ah, stop giving me the same planet. You gotta go to a laundromat to do laundry. See, I have a washing machine and I have like clothes airer. I would just air the clothes on.
Very well.
I would have a tumble dryer if I had the space for a tumble dryer. I used to have a tumble dryer.
Yes,
Is there
my
anything else I can do to prove my loyalty?
Very well.
Oh, we have
Yes,
Ori fighters. We have Ori fighters. Alright, Prior, fuck off. Oh my god, there are a lot of fighters. There's a lot of fighters. That's a lot of Ori fighters.
Is there anything else I can do to prove my loyalty?
yes, my lord.
Very well.
Where's the base?
Yes, my lord.
My lord.
Right, there's that one done. That's a lot of Ori fighters. My god. Yeah. Okay. Now this is where I need some Horus Guard.
Is there anything else I can do to
Very
prove
well.
my loyalty? would have been easier had you left me with a weapon.
As a prior of the Ori. Go away. There's two of them. There's two priors.
Yes, my lord.
My lord.
To the death. It would have been easier had you left me with a weapon.
You die in the hands of your god.
Mate, priors are so good.
Is there anything else I can do to keep my
Ooh, sorry about the read chat. I need to get an extension for my PS5 that fan to help heat with during summer. Get a cooler full of ice packs in front of it. Prefer makeshift, or get one of those laptop platform coolers. Which version of the mod are you playing? The beta or the original? I'm playing the beta. The open beta. Yeah, I've been following the Pegasus Chronicles. I've actually talked to the developers of the mod. Yeah. Can die.
Very well.
Liquid cooling is amazing for my gaming laptop. I literally had to clean out my computer the other day because it was completely packed full of stuff. I had an overheating warning for mine.
My lord.
Because I'm playing the beta version since it's the most up to date. Yeah.
Yes, my lord.
Very well.
Yes, my lord.
I have an orbital bombardment going in. Yeah, mine got to 87 degrees. I had a warning, and I was like, "Oh shit!"
Is there anything else I can do?
So I basically took it apart and gave it a good old clean, and I literally had to scrape off the cat fur and stuff on the front vent. There was literally no air getting into my tower. Yeah, it was nasty. It was nasty. Master, we have found some improved hardtacks with a cloaking device on True Luck. Prophecies. Right, okay, so just some cloaked hardtacks. So how many cloaked hardtacks do I have? I have 3. Nice.
I'm in danger.
Well, there's 3 eyes. I'm in danger. Yeah. I didn't clean my PC for 2 years and it was barely dirty. Yeah, but I have like 3 cats and I smoke by my desk. Things get filthy rather quick. Right, I need to split my force up. I want another Anubis attack. Yeah, I need to get some Horus Guard, methinks. But yeah, I have the PS2 emulator on my phone and felt it getting a little warm, lol. I don't know if they make a PS3 emulator for Android, but if they do, I'm going to try and jump it. I'm pretty sure it would crash my phone, lol. Dude, you know GPUs are made to steadily run around 85. Yeah, I know. But like normally my computer is stand about 60 degrees. You know. So when it gave me like a temperature warning, I was like, excuse me? It was a little bit like, yeah, gonna need to just be careful with that one. All right.
Find him.
I think the Ori have lost their bite. Because I killed Adria pretty quickly, I think. Alright. Let's sort out 2 fleets here. Alright. So I gotta go 2 ways. Right, so... Well, I hope everyone's enjoying the stream and the chatting. We have talked about a lot of things in today's stream. It's been rather interesting. Alright.
Find him.
What is that? What is that? No idea what that is. Truth is elusive to those who refuse to see it with both eyes. Book of Origin? Heretic. Trying to think of the Daniel Jackson comeback in the Battle of Supergate. Something like, don't take offense with like unless it's purchased within your own house or
Is
something.
there anything else I can do to very well?
Can't remember the actual saying.
Yes, my lord.
That's not too bad, Span.
Very well.
And we're cloaking. Because of Stargate, the P90 was always being my favourite non-British made weapon. P90 is my favourite weapon.
Yes, my lord.
Haha, you did not see me. Ha 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 ha.
Very well.
You did not see me either. Ha ha ha. I'm invisible. Ha ha ha.
It would have been easier had you left me with a weapon.
Very well.
Yeah, where do you think you're running to? You ain't get away from me. No. No, you don't.
Very well.
P90X. Your favorite British made weapon is the LA85 because it can be an AR, DMR, and an LMG. Sounds cool. Blessed are true believers, for only those shall walk the path, and those shall be welcomed unto the realm of the Ori and made as one with them. Yeah, I'm just trying to think of the paragraph Daniel recites at Battle of Supergate, where he's like, "Blessed are those that seek purchase not into their own house or something. Can't think of the exact phrasing. Spoke by Damaris. Because Mitchell's like, what the hell is that? And he's like, Book of Origin. Actually, I think I've destroyed all of the Ori motherships, you know. Or I bottlenecked them in, they couldn't build anymore.
My lord.
Yes, my lord.
Why is it always ancient humans fucking up the galaxy, Halo and Stargate? Well, the ancients didn't necessarily fuck up the galaxy, they just left a lot of mess behind. Well, to be fairly honest, they did kind of fuck it up. Yeah. It was a 50-50 with the ancients. They did a lot of bad things. And then they just went, fuck it, I'm going to send now, goodbye. My favourite weapon is always the Smith & Wesson 30-30 lever action. I would choose it over my M16 or M4 any day and never miss a shot with it. And those who are prideful and refuse to bow down shall be laid low and made into dust. Then did Tyler say to the people of the low plains, seek not wickedness amongst your neighbours, lest it find purchase in your own house. That's the one. Yeah. I love that we're quoting scripture. Why I'm committing heresy against the Ori, yeah? You know what it is a bullshit saying? The meek shall inherit the earth. The meek. What does that mean? The meek. Ah, I found Adria. Oh, dang. Is she the ascended version, no, or is she just standard?
Is there anything else I can do to prove my loyalty?
My lord.
Very well.
Alright, I'm gonna build that one.
Is there anything else
Yes,
I can
Mom.
do to prove my loyalty?
Very well.
Yes, my lord.
Very well.
It would have been easier had you left me with a weapon.
You die in the hand of your god.
Alright, backing up.
Very well.
Backing up.
Yes, my lord.
Back it up, back it in. Let it
Very
begin.
well.
There's a coming.
My lord.
It would have been easier had you left me with a weapon.
Yes, my lord.
Alright.
Very well.
Means the poor and the weak because they are always being repressed and kept down.
Yes, my lord.
It's okay.
Very well.
Yes, my lord.
And I suppose they probably make up the majority of the population, you know, because, you know, the powerful are what? Dozen? Yeah, if you think about it like that.
Is there anything else I can do to prove my loyalty?
No, the meek will be long dead and starvation and higher fight wars, while the rich and the corrupt sit back in their safe havens. Well, you never know. Depends on if the weak, you know. Yeah, it depends on if the weak overpower the powerful. This is an honor in dying at the hands of a brother done various killing a would-be friend. Ooh, there's a lot of stuff there. Back it up. Mate, the Ori have no chill. Calm the fuck down. Wow, the Ori do not have chill.
My lord.
Yes, my lord.
Is there anything else I can do? It would have been easier had you left me with the
Kakarot of the High Plains first prime of Horus. Ancient humans in Halo fucked up because they didn't want the Forerunners to fight the Flood. They saw firing on the planet, which caused them to be wiped out by the Forerunners. Yeah, I know all about the Halo lore. There's Adria.
It would have been easier
Yeah, I'm pausing.
had you left me with a weapon.
Ooh. Adra is the most powerful human being and the leader of the Ori army. She commands a huge space fleet and millions of soldiers. She also has the entire knowledge of the Ori and strong physical and psychological powers. With these, Adra is capable of repelling enemies' fire and can throw fireballs at her enemies. The Orosai is very resilient and can return and take revenge after its ascent. She gives a bonus 25. Okay, so she can ascend. Oh god.
You die at the hand of your god.
Orbital bombardment. Take that, Adria.
My lord.
Yeah, I just used the capital ship to take down Adria. And what? My god, there's no end to him.
Is there anything else I can do?
My lord.
Is there anything else I can do to prove the world?
It's like saying it's better to have kids with your cousin than your dad. Excuse me. What is Malum is where evil first sprang.
Yes, my lord.
Technologies that are, but not strategically or mentally or physically. If you immediately know the candlelight is fired, the meal was cooked a long time ago.
Very well.
Yes, my lord.
I still don't understand that saying.
Yes, my lord.
Just goes to show I'm not
Very
worthy
well.
of ascension.
Yes, my lord.
You die at the hand of your god. Very
My
well.
god. How many people do they have on this planet?
Yes, my lord.
Very well.
Yes, my lord.
Very well.
Yes, my lord.
Very well.
My lord.
It would have been easier had you left me with a weapon.
They're everywhere. Oh, it's because there's a ring platform there, that's why.
Is there anything else I can do to prove my loyalty?
Yes, my lord.
It would have been easier had you left me with a weapon.
Oh, there's so many of them.
God. Very well.
Yes, my lord.
But the Aura are making me fight for all their land, aren't they? Sorry, hang on, let me pause this so I can read the chat a minute. You've ever done. But we all know the best UNSC sword type is UNST. My favorite saying, it means if you already know the nature of things, there is no need to search for enlightenment because you already have it. Ah, that's beautiful. The Spartan 2s were taken from home and trained starting at age 6 years old. At 14, getting so many augmentations. Yeah, I already know about that. Alright, we good? My god. Basically, you have everything you need to ascend. Right. I suppose it's a very deep saying and actually is pretty true then. Mate, this is hard. Finally, an enemy. Ah. And you did it without breaking a sweat. And if you're ignorant, you can always use the ascender meter, yeah. I'm not sure what this is. Maybe a placeholder or something? I think I need an L cache for that because that's not getting broken.
My lord.
Is there anything else I can do to prove my loyalty? It would have been easier had you left me with a weapon.
Alright.
Yes, my lord.
Okay, right. That's done, right? Okay. You get a border text to go with that.
Yes, my lord.
The warriors of the Sudan exist, Colonel Mitchell, and I'm certain of it. In Mitchell's voice.
Very well.
Indeed.
To the death.
All right, Temple.
It would have been easier had you left me with the weapons.
Man, that was tough. Full. That was real tough. I lost so much. I am ready for Dragon Ball Dragon Ball Super Season 2. I am so looking forward to it. Ooh, mining camp. Yes, please. Oh, well, there's Celestis. All right. Just speed up a bit. I can't wait for Black Freezer to thrash Goku and Vegeta. That's gonna be interesting. I am really looking forward to seeing what they do. Right, what I want to do, guys, I want to try and take these 3 planets before coming off. We have half an hour. See if we can do it. See if we can take these 3 planets in half an hour. Yeah, Black Freezer won't be until season 3. Oh my god, I can't wait. But those parents need jail. Their child was 7 years old and 255 pounds. Because they just revealed him on the last manga back in March and haven't continued the manga yet. I know next year is a while. Oh yeah, it's just like State of Decay 3 comes out next year. And I just want it to come out now. Hello. Yeah, hang on then. I'm amassing a force of a big army here. Want to wipe the Ori off the map before I continue my fight against the System Lords. Alright, I'm back. 2 seconds. Which one do you want? Alright, I have 5 Alcash. I got 12 Cold Warriors. It's good. Well, 4 Alcash. Make sure you're reading reliable sources. You don't understand my obsession with Dragon Ball. I think we do. Super Saiyan Spartan 117. Hashtag Save Stargate is all over Times Square. Is it now? Well, I've done my part as well when it comes to hashtag Save Stargate.
Is there anything else
Yes,
I can do
Mom.
to prove my loyalty?
Very well.
I have to look at that in a minute.
Yes, my lord.
Very well.
My
Yes,
lord.
my lord.
Very well.
Is there anything else I can do to prove my loyalty?
Oh, back up. Back it up.
My lord.
Is there anything else I can do to prove my loyalty?
My lord.
Is there anything else I can do to prove my loyalty?
Yes, my lord.
Damn, those Cold Warriors.
My lord.
Very well.
It would have been easier had you left me with a weapon. Is there
Yes,
anything
Mom.
else I can do to prove my loyalty?
I have a bomb in
Very
mind.
well.
Yes, my lord.
Very well.
Yes, my lord.
Very well.
Yes,
I
my
have to
lord.
check that in a minute, buddy.
My lord.
Very well.
Just hit your link. Just got Subguard. They rented the digital billboard. That's amazing. That's good.
Is there
We
anything
need all
else I
we
can
need
do to
all
prove my
the
loyalty?
exposure possible for Stargate.
My lord.
Is there anything else I can do to prove my loyalty?
Very well.
My lord.
Yes, my lord.
Is there anything else I can do to prove my loyalty? It would have been easier had you left me with a weapon.
You die at the hand of your god.
Well, I was irritated that they were redoing the Super Season 1, but then I heard they made Gold Freezer arc only 8 episodes long, so not too bad.
Very well.
Yeah, it's not too bad, is it? I enjoyed Dragon Ball Super. There wasn't a lot of like crappy stuff in it. And the Tournament of Power, my god. Okay, alright.
Find him.
Alright, last 2 Warrior planets. We can do this. We got this. Hashtag Save Stargate will have a booth at San Diego Comic-Con. Oh, very nice. I love Super. It just seemed like a money grab on the remake. I get what you mean. Stargate is always at Comic-Con, you are correct.
My lord.
Yes, my lord.
I've been there once to a British one. I saw a panel with Amanda Tappin and I think it was Michael Shanks. Or it could have been Richard Dean Anderson. I think it was Richard Dean Anderson.
Yes, my lord.
Yeah,
Very
I saw a
well.
panel with them.
Yes, my lord.
No, I just want
Very
Stargate.
well.
Just give us some new Stargate. In
Yes,
the same
Mom.
universe. It's an Ori satellite. Ori
It would have
satellite.
been easier had you left me with a weapon.
Die at the hand of your god.
Another Ori satellite.
Very well.
Alright. No, you can watch it on free on Crunchyroll. All original cast as well, not all, and it's animated. What? Firefly's animated, yeah? Alright, same tactic again.
Is there anything else I can do to prove my loyalty?
I wish Stargate would get an animated revival at least. It's something, and the Firefly animated series, OS, all that original cast. Yeah, well, like
My
I
lord.
said, even if
Very
they
well.
did a Stargate animated
Mom.
in the style of, say, Star Wars: The Clone Wars, they could tell so many stories throughout the entire history
Very
of
well.
Stargate. They could tell you the origins of the Ancients and Ori's split, the
Yes, Mom.
Ancients' arrival in the Milky Way galaxy, the Ancients going to Pegasus, or their war with the Wraith. Imagine an
Very well.
animated, like in the style of Star Wars: The Clone Wars, of the Ancients or the Lantian Wraith War. Now that would be epic. Yeah, have the meeting of
Yes,
the four great races.
Very well.
Show that. See what the Furlings look like.
Yes, my lord.
We could get a Destiny final, yeah. Yeah, they could do anything. Yeah, animated,
Very
you,
well.
you have no limits in animation. Yeah.
Yes, Mom.
Live action is great. Love a live action. Want live action as best as we can get. But, you know, animation you can do so much with.
It would have been easier had you left me with a weapon.
Ah, the ESF Soul? No. I haven't encountered that one yet.
Very well.
I did get attacked though by Thor, the Odyssey, the Daedalus, and like 30 extra frees in one of mine. Oh yeah, just voiceover. And you could do you can de-age it as well. You don't have to tell it straight from like real time. You know, if an actor's a bit old, you just de-age him in the thing. Yeah. Excuse me. Well, the Ori have got Pegasus Galaxy here as well. Goa'uld. Leon Langara. The Goa'uld do not possess such technology.
Is there anything else I can do to prove my loyalty?
The Goa'uld. Alright. Did you say Goa'uld or Goa'uld? I mix. Depends on the context of how I speak. But yeah, no. Someone said Senator Kinsey runs MGM. Yeah, gotta shut the Stargate program down. I need Elkesh for days. Give me Elkesh. They have 3 BC-34s. Are they the Mark 1 or the Mark 2? The Mark 2's got Asgard plasma beams. Watch it. We can always use the Russian Stargate. You mean the Netflix's Stargate, yeah? At this point, might as well just have a moon base and do it from the moon. Well, I didn't need to worry about money now. I got money for days. Looks like, well, you know if it's Mark II because they will be firing blue beams of plasma. Was that Hera sort of defeat? Once you'll meet him, you can do is surrender. After his defeat, Hera has surrendered to our mercy. His loyalty now belongs to us, my lord. Eh? Where's Hera to? Hera where? On what planet do you speak? Hera just surrendered to me. Random. Oh, there, on Erebus. Okay. Right then, Hera. Up there with the rest.
Stand ready.
They just reinforced with the Odyssey. Uh-oh. Careful, that has Asgard beams. I mean, we're getting close to it with Luna, but alas, we will never be Luna schooners. Artemis base anyways. Yeah. Yeah, I do think the Artemis base will be decent once we get going with it. Gotta get going with it though. More funding. We need more funding. You got it all on yours. I'm just attacking. I'm just getting rid of the Ori here. Right. Let's take out the Ori's main capital, shall we? The home world of the Ori. It's going to be a hell of a fight. Starting within the plains of Celestis. Lunar schooners, slang from Star Trek for moon colonists when they first colonized, happens. Oh, yeah. Alright, forward. Take this command post. Now you go there. Who is smarter, Trip or Sam? I want to say Trip because he's like 100 or so years more advanced in technology.
My lord.
You know, like Earth technology. But with all the technology that Sam has been,
Yes, my lord.
as a giant ass fire there, with all the technology Sam has been exposed to with the Asgard and the Ancients, I want to say Carter probably wins when it comes to that advanced technology. Well, when it comes to like antimatter reactors and Federation Starfleet ships,
Yes,
Trip
my lord.
by far. I think it depends on the knowledge. Science-based Carter. Engineering-wise, Trip. Probably the best way to explain.
My lord.
Very well.
Yes, my lord.
To the death.
Is there anything else I can do?
What's that? They have an O'Neill class as a guard ship. Is that Thor's? Yeah, Trip does know warp theory
Lord.
it's English.
Is there anything else I can do to prove my worth?
Yeah, that's what I mean. You know, different fields. It's like saying who's smarter, Carter or Rodney. Well, Rodney's a pure scientist. He does all the research, so he's technically smarter than Carter. But Carter is a bit more, you know, I would say more intelligent when it says to like combat and applied science rather than theoretical science. Yeah.
My lord.
It would have been easier had you left me with a weapon. Is there anything else I can do?
My lord.
Very well. You die at the hand of your god.
To death.
Yes, my lord.
Is there anything else I can do to
Very
prove my
well.
worth?
I want to go like that. I'll bring in my entire army of super soldiers.
lord.
Yes, my lord.
Is there anything
Very
else
well.
I can do to prove my loyalty?
My lord.
And he has able to work tons of alien tech on the fly without ever seeing it before, yeah. But another note, did anyone hear the fan film short Uncharted with Nathan Fillion played Drake? No, I haven't.
Is there anything else I can do to prove my loyalty?
Oh my god, there's so many of them. There's so many. What the actual fuck? Goku or Superman? That's a tough one. People say Superman. I say Goku
My
because he
lord.
doesn't need a yellow
Yes,
sun.
my lord.
Yeah. Like I said, it all depends.
Is there anything else?
Is there a yellow sun involved? You know, Goku could instant transmission Superman to another planet.
Very well.
My lord.
Yes, my lord.
Very well.
You need to find out where they're coming from.
Yes, my lord.
It would have been easier had you left me with a weapon.
Very well.
Yes, my lord.
Is there anything else I can do to prove my loyalty?
Whew, it's tough.
It would have been easier had you left me with a weapon. Is there anything else I can do to prove my loyalty? It would have been easier had you left me with a weapon.
God damn.
Very well.
Yes, my lord.
It would have been easier had you left me with a weapon.
Here goes Masterful. Sorry if I'm not reading chat. I'm concentrating here. I like the Landry more has more. He's more tough and fun around. Definitely oversaw the big war history. Thanos or Dark Side? Dark Side, I would have said. Less Thanos is Gauntlet. Sorry, Infinity Gauntlet Thanos. Infinity Gauntlet Thanos. Omega Beam wins. I meant. I would have said Thanos with the Infinity Gauntlet, you know? Ah, damn.
My lord.
To the death.
Mega Beam wins. Yeah, I meant, okay, here's a tough one. Iron Man or Batman? Given enough time,
Is there anything
Batman
else
probably
would
wins.
have been easier
Given enough time.
had you left me with a weapon?
Straight off the bat, though, Iron Man would win in a box standard Mark 1 versus Batman street, you know what I mean? Problem is, given enough time, either of them could probably work their way up towards
My lord.
Yes, my lord.
Is there anything else I can do to prove my loyalty?
Very well.
My lord.
Yes, my lord.
There's ring platforms everywhere.
Very well.
Yes, my lord.
Very well.
It didn't take. Oh my god.
Is there anything else I can do to prove my loyalty?
My lord.
To the death.
I need to
Yes,
save this
Very well.
Elcash. Darkseid with the anti-life equation, when understood and wielded, it completely obliterates any sentient being. Free will, turning them into a mindless, subservient puppet who believes that life has no meaning. The equation takes the use and the gauntlet. I would say they are both just regular men, but they have officially said Batman is a metahuman thought. Sounds logic. Is Batman though a metahuman? Yeah. What would that make Green Lantern then?
Is there anything
Not Green
else I can
Lantern.
do to
Yes,
prove
Green
my
Arrow.
loyalty?
Green Lantern's obviously not metahuman. He's enhanced by the Green Lantern ring, but yeah. Yeah, would that make Green Arrow? 'Cause Green Arrow is almost as skilled in the physical combat as Batman.
My lord.
Oh, they're retreating. I did it. That was tough. Not gonna
Yes, my
lie.
lord.
Very well.
Yes, my lord.
Wow, I lost so much. I thought that was Terry Menges' son. The power of the Ori. Kaucha. The Ori are strong enemies and their leader Adria very powerful, but if we bring Baal to Celestis, the homeworld of Ori, and implant the symbiote of one of his clones in Adria, we can control both Adria and the remaining Ori army. Hell yeah! Let's fucking go! Didn't know we could do this. Where's Baal? Give me Baal. Give me Baal. Hello, Baal. I'm here. Pretty. Thank you. Batman Beyond. Good. But yeah, with Batman and Iron Man, definitely Batman, because he would find a way to get Tony out of that suit, and Tony isn't combat trained like Batman. Yeah, like I said, if it was literally they meet each other on the street, Iron Man Mark III and Batman street suit, you know, Iron Man wins hands down. You know, but given enough time, Batman would beat Iron Man. No way around it. That's what would happen. Hello. Implantation. Let's go. I'm gonna get Baal into Adria. I've never done this before. This is cool. Well, we'll do this, guys, and then we'll see what happens, and that'll be it of today's stream. Yeah, you're right. Wow, that's a lot of stuff. Oh, that's going to take forever. A powerful floating time-space vehicle in DC Comics and grants its occupants near omniscience and the ability to travel across dimensions. A Scarlet Witch or Jean Grey? Oh, okay. Okay. Considering that Scarlet Witch is a Nexus being and can warp reality. And then you have Jean Grey with the Phoenix Force. Tough one. Tough one. I want to give it to Scarlet Witch. But at the same time, the Phoenix Force is a cosmic level power. Still though, I've got to give it to Scarlet Witch. Don't know if I'm wrong there, but I'd definitely give it to her. Yeah, that's exactly what I mean. Yeah, it's a tough one.
Is there anything else I can do to prove my
Yes, my
loyalty?
lord.
Very well.
Yes, my lord.
Where's the enemy fleet? Depends if she has the Phoenix Force. It still won't matter because Scarlet Witch's powers are multiverse. That's what I mean. She is a Nexus being.
It would have been easier had you left me with a weapon.
Yeah, what are you gonna do, alright?
It's a death. Very rare.
It would have been easy had you left me with a weapon.
Got him. Hey, Damian Wayne got Batman out of the chair. He would be very close. Depends if she's Phoenix Force Red, but she's like Cassandra Nova, powerful. She has to be erased from reality to be defeated. Yeah, I was about to say multiverse, but Jean Grey is too. Yeah, they are both Omega level and like Nexus beings, aren't they? So, right, come on now, give me this thing, because I need to come off. It's time for me to come off. With 15 minutes over the stream length. I just want to get this thing. See what happens. Because if all the Ori territory becomes mine, then I get Ori ships. Then, you know, I get to see what the Ori are like against the Wraith. That's cool they've added this in, and we can implant Bol symbiote into Adria and take control of the forces. So it says, research the implantation technology to implant Adria a symbiote so she can lead on behalf of the Goa'uld, the Ori army, to victory. This would be cool. This is cool. I like this. '93, here we go. Is it going to give us all of the Ori territory? It does! What? The Ori have pushed deep into Pegasus. Oh my god. My lord, it has been successful. Adria is now under our control. With the power in your service, nothing and no one can stop us. My lord, a warship of the Ori could be captured by our troops. One of the most powerful ships in the universe is now at your disposal. Well, thank you very much. I have the Ori as my... That's absolutely nuts. I have Ori warships, people. I have Ori. And I have Adria. Okay, this is cool. I like the way this turned out. But look, they've pushed in deep into Pegasus. Oh god, I'm being attacked by the Wraith. Oh god. I may have consolidated my forces and got Ori, but now I'm like, I have Ori ships being attacked by the Wraith.
Hallowed are the Ori.
Hallowed are the Ori. I might want to, you know, bring all my forces back. Jean Grey defeats Scarlet Witch if she possesses a Phoenix Force, but Scarlet Witch generally wins if Jean is in her unempowered state. The outcome depends entirely on which version of the character are fighting, as both are among the most powerful beings in the Marvel Universe. Action of mine, Jean can resurrect over and over due to the Phoenix Force, and her powers work through thought, not special spellcasting. So I think it would be whose power works faster. Name the two Marvel characters that have killed the entire Marvel universe before. I want to say Galactus, but I don't know if he's actually destroyed the entire universe.
Hallowed are the Ori. That won't be necessary.
I think Deadpool and Legion. Is that meant to say Logan or Legion?
We are mere mortals.
We are mere mortals.
Indeed.
Let's see if I can whoop
necessary.
Wraith ass here. Oh yeah.
Indeed. Hallowed are the Ori.
This is interesting.
The Ori see all.
Yeah, I'm going to be heading off after this battle as well, guys. Thank you, Braha, for sticking with me this whole stream, the whole day. It's been always a pleasure to have you here. What's funny is it took Deadpool Cable to stop and fix Legion, and took Legion to stop and fix Deadpool.
Indeed.
Well, now we have the rest of the Ori as you know, part of our forces now. And it looks like the Ori can whoop. Look at that, it just took out a Wraith
We are
ship.
mere mortals.
Question is though, can I build Wraith? Can I build Ori ships? That's the question.
I wanna be the very best, like no one ever was. To catch them is my real test. To train them is my cause.
Right, let's just pause it there a sec. So I've, like, the Ori have pushed way into the center of the Pegasus Galaxy. That is nuts. I have a couple Ori motherships. You know, I have to consolidate my forces, I think, and pull the Ori ships back. Maybe lose a few planets. That's going to be all in the next stream. Yeah. Well, there we go then, guys and girls. That's going to be it for today's live stream of Stargate The Pegasus Chronicles. We have done a lot. We have taken over the Ori army, as we have now captured Adra and implanted a bull symbiote inside her. So we now have access to all the Ori forces that have pushed deep inside the Pegasus Galaxy. I'd like to thank everyone for watching today's stream. Thank you, Braha. Thank you, Spartan. Thank you, Dragnell. And thank you, everyone else who has popped in for today's stream. I have been your host, Dr. McKay. Thank you all for watching. And until the next one, I'll catch you all then. And the next stream will be my Clone Hero stream tomorrow between like 10 and 4. So come and join me for some music fun. Bye-bye, everyone. Bye-bye, Spartan. Next stream, no making Wraiths. Yeah, try not to. All right. Bye, everyone. Let me just give it a save.